What's up, y'all? Once again, Rezin 47 here, back in effect for another collection video, another artist special today. I'm going to be doing my entire Wu collection walkthrough. Now, this is the group that got me into hip-hop permanently, so my collection is pretty big. I've seen other collections that are just fucking insane, but this is mine. And I'll be going through all of these in chronological order of release, and these will be like the group and solo albums, as well as affiliates and side projects. So, just sign in real quick with where it all began. Into the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. This turns 30 this year, and yes, I will be reviewing it. I plan to do like a crazy special for it, because this is in my top 5 albums of all time. This is like hip-hop's Nevermind to me. It's the best hip-hop album of all time. You get Brina Ruckus, Wu-Tang 7 Chamber. That's my favorite clan group song. Mystery Chest Boxing, Cream, Method Man, Protect Your Neck, Tears, and then you get 7 Chamber Part 2 at the end. So 5 out of 5. RZA's production on here just sounds like it comes from it's right from the fucking basement. All fucking MCs are young lyrically, but they're all fucking like ahead of their time as well, and they would only get insanely better as the years progressed. So that's Into the 36 Chambers. That's the CD. Let me rearrange these really quick, because I also got the cassette. This came out in 2018. This is the Record Store Day reissue, and it comes on a black shell, which has gold writing, which is barely showing up on screen, but happy to have that. And then obviously I got the vinyl. This is my second copy because I fucked up my first one because I would practice my scratching over this album so much. And yeah, it's OG as well. So after that, 1994 hits, and before the first solo album came out, RZA did a side project that he had in the works, like, as Wu was forming. It's called Gravediggers. This is their album, 6 Feet Deep. You got RZA, the Resurrector, Fruquan, the fucking Gatekeeper, Too Poetic, the Grim Reaper, and Prince Paul, the Undertaker. This is what it looks like. This is a fucking horrorcore, wicked shit album, and it's the most famous one. It's one of the best, and as far as like 94 hip-hop, this should get mentioned a lot more because the production and the lyrics are fucking crazy. Got RZA's fangs right there. Yeah, I mean, you get some crazy shit on here, like Constant Elevation, Nowhere to Run, Nowhere to Hide, Defective Trippin', 2 Cups of Blood, 1-800 Suicide. My favorite on here, Diary of the Madman, Shabazz the Disciple, from Sons, and Killer Priest, both from Sons of Men are on that shit. What else on here? Bang Your Head, Here Comes the Gravediggers, Graveyard Chamber, 6 Feet Deep, which I think 6 Feet Deep was done by RZA. I think Diary of a Madman was as well, but Graveyard Chamber, RZA definitely did that one. And everything else was done by Prince Paul. This is one of his best produced albums. I would say it's right there with like De La Soul is Dead. It's a Gravediggers 6 Feet Deep. Go check that out. And now, November 94, we get the first Wu-Tang solo album, Method Man to Cal. This is a fucking masterpiece. It's 10 out of 10. I love every song in here. This album gets crucified by the modern fucking hip-hop community for some reason. Reasons that are past my understanding. I did a video on it. I did a video on that just going the fuck off. And it's on my channel. It's called Why Method Man to Cal So Hated. But I love this album. It's one of my most influential records as far as production. It's dark, murky, unnerving, like basement shit from RZA. Method Man's raspy voice sounds perfect over all the beats. It's a Cal, Bring the Pain, All I Need, What the Blood Clot, Met vs. Chef, Sub Crazy, PLO Style. My favorite on here, Mr. Sandman. I love that. RZA, Deck, fucking Street Life, and Calling the Fisk on here. You get Simulation, Method Man Remix, which is pretty cool. Then, let me rearrange these. I also got the cassette for this. This is the OG. This never got repressed. And there's something in here that's fucking... I love that no one has ever shown off before. So if you're a pussy, fucking cover the screen right now. But, you get Method Man holding a fucking handful of roaches. Right there. And that's only in the cassette, not on the vinyl or the CD. Only on tape. So, I love that. Yeah, Method Man was out of his fucking mind on this album. So, that's the or the cassette. I also get the vinyl. This is like the holographic shit that Def Jam did for their 30 years of Def Jam campaign. So that's pretty cool. I've seen another one on Get On Down where it's like green. Where it's like a smoky green. That one's pretty cool. And then 1995 hits, and this is the year of the Wu. 3 solo albums, all came out this year. Spring of 95. Old Dirty Bastard returned to the 36 Chambers. This kind of gets slept on nowadays as well. You know, I'm happy we got an ODB album when he was at his best because he had a scary bad fall off like around 99 because he was on the fucking crack. But this is him before that. This is him at his best. His charisma is out of here, and he can rap like a motherfucker. You get Shimmy Shimmy Ya, Baby Come On, Brooklyn Zoo, Hip It to the Hoppa, Rawhide, Damage, Stomp. What else on here? Snakes with RZA, Killer Priest, and all that. My favorite track on here, Cutting Heads. Dirty and RZA go back and forth. And that shit was recorded in 92 on they're like rapping through like a karaoke mic because like their vocals like jump in volume like on when they're like doubling up and shit. But fucking classic album, RZA's production, still grimy, ODB at his best. And like I said, I'm happy we got an album with him when he was at his best before the fucking drugs got to him. Fucking, the album speaks for itself. And Summer 95, this is like one of the best albums of all time in all genres of music. This should be in the fucking Library of Congress. Everything in the underground hip-hop scene today was born by this album. And it's my favorite hip-hop album of all time as well. I'll just put it out right there, right now. Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links. Guest starring Tony Starks, a.k.a. Ghostface Killer. The Purple Tape. This is my favorite Wu-Tang album of all time. Group or solo, it don't even matter. And this is the standard CD pressing right here. And I also got the purple CD, but it's not what you're thinking. It's not the Shala autograph. I picked this up at FYE for like $7, thinking it was that. And then this is what the fucking disc looks like. Nothing, no print. So, I still kept it because of the purple tray, the significance, the fucking purple tape. So, and speaking of which, this is my most prized possession in my entire fucking collection. All my CDs, all my tapes, vinyls, added up all, and it still can't match the value of this. Yes, this is the original purple tape from August 1st, 1995. One of 10,000. My most prized possession of my collection. I got this for like under 100, which is you can't do that nowadays. And this is fucking, the person that had this knew how much of an amazing record this was, because it's beat up to shit. But fuck it. I got this for $50 back in 2020. And then, last but not least, obviously I have the vinyl. This is the 180 gram music on vinyl thing that they put out. But you get Knowledge God, Incarcerated Scarface's Criminology, Guillotine Swords with Ghostface, Deck, and Jizza. Sharp Biters, the skate where they're talking about everyone biting the Wu. Big got pissed at that one. Ice Water, that's my favorite track on the album. The beat on that shit. Fuck. And that's a debut Capadonna as well. Get Glaciers Ice, a little bit of intercourse with Nas. Spot Rushers, that's a deep cut. Ice Cream, obviously. Wu Gambinos with RZA, Deck, or not RZA, Deck, RZA, Meth, Master Killa, Ray and Ghost, and all that. And then the album signs off with Heaven and Hell. So, my favorite hip hop album of all time right here. And it's my second favorite album of all time in all genres because my favorite album of all time is a rock album. But that's that. Now, the third one to come up was in the fall of 95. Jizza Liquid Swords, Dual Iron Might Beats playing right now. That's my favorite song of all time in all genres of music. And I got the OG CD right here. And I'm just going to get this. Well, yeah, I'm just going to take this booklet out because the track list is like randomized. So I'll use that as my guide. You get opening track Liquid Swords. He cut off the heads of 131 lords. Dual Iron Might, like I just mentioned. Living in the World Today, Gold, Labels, Fourth Chamber, Shadow Boxing, Hell's One Staff / Killer Hills 10304, Swordsman. I love that one. That's an underrated track. I Got Your Back. And then the CD has a bonus track by Killer Priest called Bible, which appears on his Heavy Mental album. So, that's that. And then I also got the cassette. And this was like, this is a reissue that came out in 2016, which has like a 3D cover and a Ray cassette. See that right there? And I'll take this lens out so you can actually see the 3D. Oh, so cool. I love like taking the covers with albums and shit like Tools Anima's got that as well. So that's a cassette. And then yes, I got the vinyl as well. Now this is the cover that everyone knows. Just no border, just the artwork itself done by Dennis Cohen, which was like the founder of DC Comics. And then 1996, the last solo album before the group reunion. Ghostface Killah Iron Man from 1996. The brother album to the Purple Tape. And this is the original that has, you can't read it, but he's got the Soul Controller on it. And I got this for like, I didn't even know this was, I was going to get the OG. I got this for $7. This is the Wally Champs debut, solo debut. And what's on here, man? Iron Maiden, fucking killer sign-in track. Wildflower. Faster Blade, that's a Raekwon solo. Assassination Day, that's not even, Ghosts ain't even on that. And it's one of my favorites. Poisonous Darts. Witcher Wars. Capadonna's verse on that is my top 5 verses of all time. My favorite song on the album is Box in Hand, which has Method Man and Raekwon on it. And I love that fucking dark, bleak beat RZA did. Fish with True Master on the beat. Cam-A, Daytona 500. Motherless Child. After the Smoke is Clear, another deep cut. The song Mary J, All I Got Is You. And Soul Controller, like I said. This is a 5 out of 5 right here. And also got the vinyl that Get On Down did back in 2021 for the 25th anniversary. It's got this slipcase that's designed like a Wally shoebox because the vinyl, the actual disc for this vinyl, and I like this picture better. I did a video on this, just showing off the packaging and shit, but I got this one because, well, if I can fucking get it out. It's got the blue and cream disc. That's a callback to Glaciers of Ice, as y'all know. So, that's the vinyl. And this slipcase is fucking destroyed because I have a bitch of a time trying to get back in. Fucking let me pause this. Alright, so that's that. And then 1997, they reunited to do the second Clan album. And this is my favorite double disc album of all time in all genres. You can fucking forget about it. Wu-Tang Forever. 1997, 1997 I call it the year of the double disc because you had this, you had Life After Death, you had fucking Bone Thugs, The Art of War. But this is my favorite right here. Like I said, my favorite double disc of all time. You can put whatever stipulation you want on that. And this is the OG, which has a slipcase. And it comes with this dope old school like AOL ad. And if I can fucking... There you go. There's a second one. Now this is the only like way that I had this record. I would like to get that vinyl that Get On Down did, where it's got like a booklet with all the lyrics. But I'll start going through these a little faster now. You get For Heaven's Sake, Cash Still Rules, Scary Hours, Visions, Severe Punishment, my favorite track on the first disc. That takes me back. Older Gods, A Better Tomorrow, It's Yours. And then disc 2 is my favorite song on the whole album. And for me, the best hip-hop song of all time, Triumph. What else on here? Little Ghetto Boys, The Projects with Ghost's Crazy Verse, the MGM, Dog Shit, A Sleeper on this track that I love, Hellswind Staff, which has like RZA, which has like Street Life and RZA, Ghost, Method Man, and all of them on it. Heaters, that's like probably my favorite beat on the album, and that's where I shut it off because like you get Black Shampoo, which is god fucking awful, but 5 out of 5 album right here, 10 out of 10, however you want to say it. Favorite double disc album right here, and probably my favorite album from '97. Now we're going to get into some of the affiliates. First off, this came out 2 months after Wu-Tang Forever. Killer Army, Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. I would say this is my favorite Wu affiliate album. And Killer Army are my favorite Wu affiliates. You know, Killa Sin, Don Pacino, Beretta 9, Islord, Shogun Assassin, and Ninth Prince. And my favorite Wu affiliate, number 1, is Killa Sin. I think he's dope enough to be like an actual Wu-Tang Clan member. And he proves it on this album. You get... The production is all done by Fourth Disciple, and 2 tracks by RZA. And it sounds like something that would have come out in '95. You get Dress to Kill, Burning Season. My favorite track is Blood for Blood. That fucking sample is face-melting. Universal Soldiers, Wake Up, Fair Love and War, Wu Renegades, Full Moon, that might be also maybe my favorite. Camouflage Ninjas, Swinging Swords, Warface, 5 stars. Yeah, this is the fucking grimy, like, classic Wu-Tang sound that you hear on, like, Liquid Swords and Tikal, back in effect for '97, and Killer Army are fucking amazing MCs. So, you get that. And then '98, I was gonna say this is the year of the affiliates. And this song just had like a 25-year, like a few days ago. You get Killer Priest, Heavy Mental, March 10th, 1998, so happy late 25th. Fucking classic album right here. This is my top 3 Wu affiliate albums. And I like that you have the moon as the disc right there. But, yeah, Killer Priest from Sons of Man. You get One Step. Blessed are Those. Fake MCs. Tai Chi, which is a Sons of Man song. Heavy Mental. Fucking lyrics on that are crazy. High Explosives. Bible, which was on Liquid Swords. Mystic City. Information. Science Project. Like the back of this album, like track 16 to the end, it gets really strong. But Killer Priest is spinning some like really insightful, like deep lyrics on here. Like real, like actual deep lyrics, not like some fake woke stupid shit. Like he's really bringing wisdom to this record. Killer Priest, Heavy Mental. And I think all the production was just done by affiliates. And this is not an affiliate to me, but people call him an affiliate. He's a National Clan member to me. Capadonna, The Pillage, 1998. Like 2 weeks after Heavy Mental this came out. March 24th, 98. And I'm happy Capadonna got his solo classic. He's one of my favorite members in the Wu-Tang. I love his slang, how he says shit. And classic album, I would say. Slang Editorial. Oh man. Pillage. Run. Blood on Blood War. Super Ninjas. Money Cash Flow. Split Splash, my favorite. Odana. Check Fora. Dart Throwing. Everything is Everything. Pump Your Fists. Yeah. Love this. Again, happy Capadonna got his album, his classic, right there. And then in the summer, they actually came out with a Killer Bee group album. Wu-Tang Killer Bees, A Swarm, Volume 1. This is the only one that I know. It's the only one that I own. I have not heard the Sting, but I've heard some ugly shit about that, so I'll take people's word for it. I found this at fucking vintage stock, which was a surprise to me because this is out of print. It's never been re-released since like '98, and it goes for quite a bit of money on secondhand market. But I'll have to get the fucking booklet out again for this one. While you get the intro with like Royal Fam, Concrete Jungle with Sons of Man, SOS with Deck and Street Life. Deck did the beat. Execute Them with Raekwon, Deck, Master Killa, and Street Life. And Justice for All with RZA, Method Man, Killer Army. Punishment with Black Knights of the North Star. Holocaust on that shit, man. Ruthless Bastards, which that beat became the beat for Ghost Dini. Cobra Clutch with Ghostface Killah. Never Again with Remedy. That's probably my favorite on the album. Actually rapping about the Holocaust. 97 Metallia with Capadonna and Ghost. And then Fatal Sting with Black Knights again, which that second verse is something to behold. I have no idea what he's talking about. But that is the group affiliate album. Great shit right here. I mean, if you can that's on streaming, listen to that album if you haven't heard it. And then these next two albums came out on the same day. First off is Method Man Cal 2000 Judgment Day. The 4-year wait for his second LP on his own. And he brings it again. This is I would say it's a classic. Fuck it. I mean, there's a lot of skits on here. I know people cry and bitch about that, but you can skip it. This is 2023 now. That insert's fucking hard right there. I've always liked that. But yeah, what's on here? You get Cradle Rock with Left Eye, Dangerous Grounds with Street Life, Shaolin What, Torture, Suspect Chin Music, Spazzola with like Raekwon, Master Killa, Deck, Killa Sand, Street Life. Party Crasher, Gridiron Rap, Play for Keeps with Deck, Street Life, and Mobb Deep. Elements. My favorite on the album, that introduced me to the album, Killing Fields. That sounds like the apocalypse is coming, which is like the theme of the album. Judgment Day, the title track, hence the name, Judgment Day. But classic album. I think he brought it. I think he lived up to the fucking sophomore expectations. So next up, this is the affiliate album that came out the same day. Law of the Dark Man, Heist of the Century. This is a fucking hidden gem right here. It's on streaming. If you have not heard it, listen to it. My favorite affiliate, like I said, is Killa Sin. Law of the Dark Man probably might be in my top 3. If he's not that, he's top 5 for sure. And what do we get on here? We get Lucci, City Lights, which was done by Havoc. Heist of the Century with Killa Sin, done by DJ Muggs. Fifth Disciple, Spring Water, Figaro Chain with Havoc and Mobb Deep again. Polluted Wisdom, done by RZA. Gun Rule, as the Element of Surprise with You, God and Master. Wu Blood Kid with Ghost and 12 O'Clock. Great, like, fucking classic album right here, I'll say. Tight production, tight raps. I like Law of the Dark Man's voice. He sounds really good. All those beats. And then 1999 comes around. Method Man comes back with his boy, and he drops a classic duo album. Method Man and Redman Blackout from 1999. I mean, one of the most loved duos and most iconic duos in hip-hop. They got their own album together, and it delivered. I actually picked this up before Takal. So, this was like my first Method Man album right here. But, great. I mean, fucking classic, like I said. You get Blackout, Mikasa, You, Serial Killer, my favorite. With, murder, 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 kill, 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 take nuts and screws out Ferris wheels. The Rock Wilder's on here. Done by Rock Wilder, Redman's boy. Tear It Off. 1 2 1 2. Rough Recover with Ghostface and Street Life. The Question. That's That Shit with Jamal from Def Squad, Cheka, Fire in a Hole, and that's where I end the album because you don't really need the bonus tracks, but Blackout, classic album, and then like a week after that, this comes out, which was supposed to come out a long time ago, but y'all know the story about this one. Inspector Deck, Uncontrolled Substance. Originally, it was supposed to come out in 96, like the spring of 96, I'm guessing. And the theme of it was going to be like Spider-Man. Because swinging through your town like a neighborhood Spider-Man, you know that. And there's going to be songs on it called like Kristen, Blowing Up the Spot, and Not Your Average Flow. And he did a song for Tales from the Hood called Let Me At Him. That was probably going to be on there as well. But I like this too. This is great. The Movers and Shakers, Ninth Chamber with like a lot of Wu affiliates. Uncontrolled Substance, Grand Prix with You God, Longevity with you as well, Word on the Street, Troubled Man, Elevation, Troubled Man, Rec Room with True Master, a great beat, Friction with Master Killer, Hypodermics, Show and Prove. Yeah, this could have been like a 10 out of 10 if it came out the way it was supposed to, but I give this like around a 3.5 or a 4 with the way it is now. Solid album. Great shit. It's not worth sleeping on. Check this out. And then 2000, the New Millennium hits, and oh man, ain't this a fucking record? Ghostface Killah, Supreme Clientele, right at the start of 2000, February. And this is the OG that has the glitter case. Again, found this at vintage stock. The case is fucking destroyed. I might get a new copy if I can find the OG again. The track list, which is completely fucked. There's not 14 tracks, there's 21. But I'll go off the top of my head. You get a Nutmeg, One, fucking great song. Saturday Night, Ghost Dini. The OG, which has like the original beat from Ruthless Bastards. My favorite on the album. If not that, I would say Wu Bang 101, which has like Jizza, Master Killer, Capadonna. I think Raekwon's on it too. But you get that, Apollo Kids, The Grain, Buck 50 with Method Man and Redman, Mighty Healthy of course, Malcolm, Child's Play. Yeah, 21 tracks, all killer, no filler. If this is your favorite Ghostface album, I would agree with you. This is his best album lyrically to me. Supreme Clientele 2000. Y'all know that. And then they also did another group album that same year. The W. This is the third album, and the sound in here is way different from like 36, Chambers, and Forever. Then you get the W. It's like all around, like W is like all over the fucking cover, hence the name. You know, but great solid album right here. ODB was locked up, so he's not really on this record like that, unfortunately. Sorry, Careful Click Click, that's my favorite for sure. Hollow Bones, Red Bull with Redman, and I actually do like the ODB song with Snoop Dogg, Conditioner. I like that. I mean, I'll take what I can get from ODB. It's his only appearance on the album. Protect Your Neck. Let Map Live with Nas. Do You Really Thing. The Monument has Busta Rhymes on it. Yeah, I fucking hate Gravel Pit. That song fucking sucks. They're like doing like some fucking like techno shit, it sounds like. But yeah, the W 2000 solid album. The last dope solo, well not solo, dope group album. And then after that you had Ghost holding it down with like Bulletproof Vaults in 2001. You know, so did like Pretty Tony and Fish Scale. And so we're gonna fast forward like to the end of the decade, 2009. This was supposed to come out in 2006, but delayed 3 years. The best sequel hip hop album of all time, fucking period. Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links Part 2, guest starring Tony Stark's aka Ghostface Killah again. And this album's a motherfucker. They got like 24 tracks on here, 22 on the CD. Then you got the OG purple tape right there. And then you got the cover. And you got like Raekwon paying homage to the OG insert with him cooking crack right there. Man, that's fucking dope. Yeah. I mean, what you get on here, man? You get House of Flying Daggers with Deck and Ghostface, Method Man. Jay Dilla did that. What else in here? Pirate's Vision, that's like a short song, but it's dope. Black Mozart with RZA and Deck. RZA did that. Jihad, which was actually done by Necro, that was unexpected, getting Necro on here. New Wu with Ghostface, Method Man, and yeah, just Ghostface and Method Man. RZA did that beat. That's like one of the best RZA beats in years. Back in Crack, Surgical Gloves, Broken Safety with Jada Kiss and Styles. And they actually have like their own like Gambino names, Montega Jada and Styles Pinero. Ason Jones, the ODB tribute. 10 Bricks with Capadonna. We Will Rob You with Slick Rick, Master Killa, and Jizza. Kiss the Ring, the soundtrack with Deck and Master Killa. Scram Jones beat on that. Fuck my life. That. And then on the iTunes like edition, you get a bonus track with Ghostface Killa, which is called Badlands. That's another dope song. Go check that out if you haven't heard it. I think you had like another dope album after that from Raekwon called Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang. And this came out in 2017. It's called, I've heard it be called a group album, I heard it called a compilation. I don't know what the fuck to call it. Let's call it a Wu-Tang album. But it's The Saga Continues. No, this album did not age well. I liked it when it came out because I was like fucking 16 and I was a sophomore in high school. But yeah, it's just like an album that Mathematics put together. Some members are like barely on this. Like Ghostface is like on only like one song, like 2 songs. Jizz is only on 1 song. You guys not on here at fucking all because he's got beef with them now. But what do I like on here? Lesson Learned with Deck and Redman's dope. Fast and the Furious with Raekwon. Oh, what else, man? Fuck. Pearl Harbor with Ghostface, Method Man, Sean Price. That's a good one. What You Say Is True, which is the one that has Jizza on it. Hood Go Bang with Method Man and Redman. Yeah, those are like the memorable tracks. Like I said, Mathematics did this whole record. And then lastly, this came out in 2020, a shelved album from 1996 that never came out in its original form until 3 years ago. This might be my second favorite Wu-Affiliate album. Royal Fan, Black Castle. This ain't the actual copy. I fucking Kanaki this shit. But yeah, Timbo King. Oh my god, what a fucking album this is. Timbo King is probably my second favorite affiliate after Kill a Sin. I love his fucking voice and how he raps. Why Kim the Ill Figure production on here, right out of the fucking Prime Wu sound, you get Something Got to Give in This Biz. I can rap that whole song. Army Brigade with like True Master. True Master actually raps on that shit, yeah. It's So Hard. Once Upon a Crime, that beat is murky as fuck. What You Think. I Declare a War. Oh my god, that fucking beat. Especially at the start. Oh man. And then you get Rules. Black Castle with Mighty Jarrett does like some fucking dance hall chorus. But yeah, this album's not on streaming unfortunately. I don't think the whole album's on YouTube either, but just type in Royal Fan Black Castle zip and you'll be able to get like a download of it in full quality. So, cause it's out of print. So there it is. My entire fucking Wu-Tang Clan collection. This is like the 34-minute mark now. So I'll just cut it. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this shit. Until then, I'm fucking out of here.